It's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and today I'm doing 0 to 60 testing in a 2022 Hyundai Tucson XRT. Okay, I really am not. This is the XRT, which is the off-road package, and this does 0 to 60 in about 8 to 8.4 seconds according to the Googles. 187 horsepower made into an 8-speed automatic transmission. So I've been driving this around for the week. Now in this video, let's go ahead and talk about what had the few point for the week. Let's talk about the exterior, talk about the interior. I'll show you some nighttime stuff as well. It looks like in the dark. And then we'll always talk about the overall impressions I have of this 2022 Hyundai Tucson XRT. Yeah, let's go ahead and start it in the exterior right now. Okay, let's go over the details here more closely on this 2022 Hyundai Tucson XRT. You can see this cladding right here. It's plastic, but it does have a cool look to it. There is the black cladding. These are 19-inch exclusive wheels. Interesting cladding in those wheels too. I don't know, this is steel, but it's an interesting look. We have black mirror caps. I have the black side steps there as well. The same situation there. I have body cladding here, you can see. A little Subaru-ish, I would say. These are the roof rails, which are cool, but make a lot of noise when you're driving. Very loud. Coming around the back, we have the black cladding here. I have a little tow hitch here. This is a small receiver. You have to get an adapter for a lot of regular size tow hitches there. And we have the rear, like I said, the rear bumper is a little bit different as well. I said the mirror caps. I also said black interior. So we have black cloth seats, a little interesting stitching, black interior all the way through on this XRT. Let me double check my list, but I believe I nailed it. All right, let's see. Yeah, so they sent me I have a little bit of a list. We have the exclusive XRT exclusive front and rear fascia with rugged detailing, which we talked about. XRT exclusive prominent side cladding, which we talked about. XRT exclusive black monochrome exterior side mirrors, the black and the mirrors. Dark side window surrounds. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Approach lighting side steps, black only interior cloth headliner, roof rails, and the cloth. Or the cloth, the tow hitch. All right, so they're talking about this is all black. Black. It's kind of a cool, it's kind of a, like I said, it's just a really interesting rugged look. It's kind of a cool Subaru kind of look to it. And yes, it's still, the car is running, so it's going to cause me lots of beeping. I have an interesting styling here. Here's your rear seats. I do have some air vents there, some USBs, and some pretty decent headroom. Now, the N line and limited line, I believe, got that right, come with panorama sunroofs. This one does not. And yeah, it's a good headrooming. Lots of room for my shoulders. I could fit two of me. I could fit four of me in this vehicle. I'm 5'7", 5'8" on a good day. 5'9" sometimes with boots on. Okay, on the back. Open this up. Hey, look, it's my golf clubs. Yeah, they work out well to show size and room back here. So I have little cubby inserts here so I can fit those golf clubs across. A little more room there as well. Those seats fold down, so quite a bit of room. One thing I would tell you is kind of interesting. This is a lower profile SUV, and so it doesn't have quite the same big opening like you would find in larger SUVs. So it's just like I said, it's a compact SUV. And that closes. That's an interesting design detail there as well. So you see how that's kind of cut. Interesting. 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 All right. Let me flip this around, talk more about the interior so it's not in the sun. All right, yay, I can see the interior without being blinded by the sun. So here is your interior. And I have some controls for the lights and for traction control there as well. I have the auto controls, I have the cruise control, the emblem there. I have some dials here. This isn't flashing, it's just flashing on a screen because it's the camera refresh rate. These don't flash in real life, and so they're digital gauges there. Have this layout here, which is interesting. It gets really dirty really fast. Let this sit for a couple days, and boy, just all of a sudden got covered with dust. I'm not sure why. I have I have a phone charger down here, which my phone's in my pocket, but there's a wireless charger right through this slot, which, where's my phone? Like I said, in my pocket. So throw that baby in there, and it should start charging here in a second. So, yep, you can see that clicked on, and then if I were to close that screen, if I can on camera, it is charging at the moment. I have the shifter here, a couple cup holders, set controls for a rear locking center differential, downhill assist control, auto hold. I have the brake as well, emergency brake, and then parking cameras, which I can press, and it brings up the camera. All right, and I can click this button here and go around and check some different camera facing. So this is the rear and zoomed in on the ground by the hitch. That's what those are. And I should have a front camera too. Let's see if we have the front camera. Huh, no, just a back camera kicking on this morning. These are haptic controls, so I can hear that button when I feel it. I guess not haptic, but they make noise. Haptic would be they vibrate. Okay, so I have the controls there. There are the controls there, plus I have the styling going around. And yeah, and then I have the heated seats here and a little bit of cargo room in here. Not very much. That's about it. Yeah, on the Hyundai Tucson XRT. Okay, let's check out this Hyundai Tucson at night. There's our lights there flashing. You can see the cabin lights are on. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I can zoom in on that. Oh, it went away. It was blue there for a minute. Yeah, it was that blue on the doors for the bottle holders. So a little cubby space. That's good. Shut the door. That's kind of nice. It's kind of blue lit up. There's our thing. And then we'll turn it on. We'll see if we can turn the volume down because I don't want any copyright issues. Okay, let's try that one more time. So, there you go. I had to figure out how to turn the volume down. So there is your dash. Yes, ice possible. It is cold outside. That's fine. It's still wintertime here in Nebraska, even though it's supposed to be spring. So there's your dials. There's your center dash. And then these are the heated seat controls. Took me a while to find these because they're kind of in a weird spot. Drive modes, axle locking, downhill assist control, parking brake, electronic parking brake, auto start on or off, whether you like that feature or not. A little bit of wireless charging there with some plugs back there. And then I don't know if there's any, no, there's no light in there. And then let's, hold on, let's go for a little drive. There's your cameras, which are always better to show at night for my job. But I'm gonna go over the corner here. I want to check out these headlights. And I don't have my seatbelt on. It's probably gonna start barking at me a little bit. Oh, the lights that aren't on. There they go. Okay. There's the headlights. So let's go right here because this is a pretty good demonstration spot. Or the best I can find in the area. Okay. Empty field. There's cows out there somewhere. Put a park. And there's the brights. So the brights are really just ahead a little bit. Boy, they're not. I don't get any extra on the sides. I don't get any extra. They're just ahead a little bit. Interesting. Okay, let's check out. I'm gonna turn the turn signal on too because I want to check out these lights. Let's go around. Okay, so we have light there. That's kind of cool. Annoying beep. There's the front, which is it's a very interesting look from Hyundai, but it's kind of cool how it looks. And I'll turn that blinker off here in a second. Come around the sides. There's our rear, and the blinker is down there. Okay, nice little light bar there. My dog is well aware of me outside. She's like, what's going on out here? Okay, so there's our cabin light. Oh, look how lit up that back is. So well lit up cabin, which will be the same in the back too. And we come around the sides here. Just want to show that lighting one more time. So yeah, it's kind of a cool look. There you go. There's the Hyundai Tucson at night. Okay, so let's wrap this stuff up. So what do we have? We have a Hyundai Tucson that looks a lot different than the basic Hyundai Tucson with this XRT trim, right? So quite a few little details to this, quite a few, the cladding looks pretty cool, and definitely has more, like I said, more like a Subaru vibe to me, which is not a bad thing. Subaru makes pretty cool vehicles at times. Yeah, pretty cool. This one starts about $34,000 plus $1,200 for destination fee. This is the all-wheel drive version. You can get a front-wheel drive version and save a few $1,000s. I wanted to also pass these tractors before I say anything else. It's Nebraska. There's tractors in the road. I was trying to think what I want to say before I say anything else. The biggest keys for me in this vehicle is, I don't love the seating position I have. There's quite a bit of rake here on the windshield, which means there's quite a bit of angle. And this A-pillar tends to really be slanted. And it makes it a little difficult for me to get in and out of this vehicle at times. I've not been a big fan of that. I'm also not a big fan of how the cruise control works. You got to press the button, then hold it down, then press the button and do it. Yeah. So overall, there's things I like about the vehicle, things I don't. I don't like the roof racks. They make a lot of noise. Something to keep in mind. I'm doing 65 miles an hour. And I can hear a lot of road noise from those roof racks and from the air noise. Not always a huge fan of that, but this is also a $34,000 vehicle. It's not something that is a Genesis, for example, the luxury brand of Hyundai and Kia vehicles. So expectations are a little bit different, but I would probably jettison those roof rails to get a little quieter drive if this is my everyday driver. Speaking of everyday driving, fuel economy is pretty good in this, actually. You get 26 combined. I think 24 city, 29 highway, looking at my numbers across the way. And that's pretty good, because I think in the front-wheel drive version, you get up to 32 mile per gallon highway. So, liking that. Also, you gotta love the fact they have a great warranty. Hyundai is one of the best warranties in the business. They have like a 10-year, 100,000 mile warranty on the powertrain. And remember when Hyundai and Kias first came out, their engines were suspect, and so they came up with these grandiose big warranty that covers those fears. So, yay. So let's recap here. Good warranty, good price point, good fuel economy, pretty cool looks. I like the overall design of this vehicle, and pretty cool, like, as far as the room, right? So I have plenty of room with those seats folding down in the compact SUV like this. It seems like I have plenty of room. I mean, it's mid-size compact. It's kind of a weird line these days. Things are kind of bleeding in either way. What I don't like is I don't really love the seating position I have. And again, I've adjusted the seat, the steering wheel tilts and telescopes and tilts and telescopes, and the seat moves, and all the kind of power seats, that kind of stuff. I just can't find a good seat position I like. I don't really like the way the cruise control operation works, and I'm not a huge fan of the overall radio. The volume knob is cool because it's kind of got a little bit of a serrated edge to it, so you can actually feel. It's got, not serrated edge, but it has an edge to it. You can feel when it's going up and down, but this whole gloss black movement in vehicles, man, just gets them really dirty really fast. Actually, I was going to clean this before I took it out because it looks so bad in person. On camera, it's not as bad. And I'm also not a huge fan of the... All right. And I'm also, not a huge fan of the powertrain. 187 horsepower it's okay. I mean, it's not like it's going to blow you back in your seat at all. And it definitely could use a few more horsepower, in my opinion, or a little bit different powertrain. I know they have a hybrid versions of this as well. Maybe that's what I want. Maybe I've been spoiled, drive too many hybrids. But okay, there's 55. So nothing to write home about. So, and then we have wind noise. So seat position, wind noise, the gloss black, and the overall powertrain. You get that pro and con versus the overall looks, and the warranty and good fuel economy are going to kind of cause some, well, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Put your thoughts down below. Also, check out other videos over here. Website down below as well. PickupTruckTalk.com. As always, thanks for watching. I will see you down the road.